Imagine sailing through the icy waters of the Arctic and spotting a massive ship drifting in the fog, completely empty. No crew, no signs of life, just a ghostly vessel wandering the ocean for decades. This isn't a legend or a sailor's tale. This is the true story of the SS Baychimo, a ship abandoned in 1931 that refused to sink and instead roamed the seas for over 40 years. Sailors tried to board it, only for it to vanish without a trace, and in the end, it disappeared forever. Or did it? Today, we uncover the chilling mystery of the ship that simply refused to die. The SS Baychimo was not always a legend. It was a real, fully operational cargo vessel built in 1914 by a German shipbuilding company. Originally named Angermann-Elfven, the ship was a sturdy steel-hulled vessel designed for Arctic conditions. After World War I, it was acquired by the Hudson Bay Company, renamed Baychimo, and put to work in the harsh northern waters. For years, Baychimo served as a reliable trading ship transporting fur supplies and goods between Inuit communities and European markets. It became an essential part of Arctic trade, braving treacherous ice-covered waters season after season. The ship was built to endure extreme cold, and for over a decade it did just that. But in 1931, its luck ran out. During a routine voyage along the northern coast of Canada, Baychimo encountered an unexpected and deadly challenge. Early winter ice closed in around the vessel near Barrow, Alaska, trapping it in place. The crew had dealt with icy conditions before, but this time, the ship was not moving. They were stranded in one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth, and as the days passed, they realized their situation was growing more dangerous. The crew of Baychimo found themselves in an impossible situation. The ice had locked the ship in place earlier than expected, leaving them stranded miles from any civilization. At first, they hoped for a quick thaw, but as the days passed, the ice only thickened, tightening its grip on the vessel. Faced with worsening conditions and no way to break free, the crew was forced to make a difficult decision. Some believed they should abandon the ship entirely and seek rescue, while others insisted they should wait for the ice to release them. Weighing their options, the crew set up camp on the ice, constructing makeshift shelters to survive the brutal Arctic cold. Over the next few weeks, they tried everything to free Baychimo, but the situation only grew worse. Freezing winds cut through their camp, temperatures plummeted, and supplies started running low. Each day, the ship became more entombed in the ice, and it became clear that it might not survive the winter. The Hudson Bay Company sent a rescue mission, but there was little they could do. Fearing that Baychimo would soon be crushed, the company made the call to evacuate the crew. On a bitterly cold day, the men gathered what they could and left the ship behind, convinced that it was doomed to be swallowed by the Arctic ice. Only weeks after the crew abandoned Baychimo to its icy grave, rumors began to spread. The ship was still afloat. Against all odds, it had broken free from the ice and was drifting through the Arctic waters completely intact. The Hudson's Bay Company quickly organized a mission to recover the vessel. If Baychimo had somehow survived, they could still save it. But when their search party arrived, the ship was gone. There was no wreckage, no signs of damage, just empty ice-covered waters where the vessel had once been trapped. But then the sightings began. Over the next few years, Baychimo was spotted multiple times. Indigenous hunters, explorers, and passing vessels all reported seeing a massive ship drifting aimlessly through the Arctic, sometimes partially trapped in ice, sometimes sailing freely. Each time someone tried to approach, the ship would either disappear into the fog or become unreachable due to dangerous conditions. Some tried to board it, hoping to salvage what was left, but the Arctic had other plans. The ghost ship seemed to have a mind of its own, evading capture time and time again. As the years passed, it became clear Baychimo was not going down without a fight. For decades after its abandonment, Baychimo continued to haunt the Arctic waters, drifting without direction and defying the brutal elements that should have destroyed it. Reports of sightings came from all kinds of people: seasoned sailors, Arctic explorers, and even Inuit hunters navigating the icy wilderness. Each story added another layer to the ship's growing legend. Some described seeing Baychimo frozen in place, eerily preserved, as if waiting for its next journey. Others swore they spotted it moving freely through open waters, untouched by time or decay. They expected a decaying ruin, but instead, they found it mostly intact. Just as they prepared to tow it back to civilization, a sudden blizzard rolled in, forcing them to abandon the salvage mission. When the storm cleared, Baychimo had vanished once again. Each attempt to recover the ship met with failure, often due to unpredictable weather, or the ship simply disappearing before help could arrive. Some began to believe it was cursed, an untouchable ghost ship fated to wander forever. Others thought it was just a trick of the Arctic, an empty shell of a vessel carried by shifting ice and powerful currents. But whether it was a product of superstition or something truly strange, one thing was certain. Baychimo was unlike any other lost ship in history. For decades, Baychimo continued to appear like a phantom, defying all logic. But by the 1960s, the sightings became less frequent. The last confirmed report came in 1969, when a group of Inuit hunters spotted the ship trapped in ice yet again, drifting silently off the coast of Alaska. Despite harsh conditions, it still appeared intact, as if waiting for another chance to escape. After that, the ghost ship simply vanished. The Arctic swallowed it whole, leaving behind no trace of its existence. No wreckage was ever found. No evidence of its final resting place emerged. It was as if Baychimo had finally decided to disappear for good. In the years that followed, various search missions were launched to locate the legendary vessel. Explorers, maritime historians, and even government agencies scoured the Arctic, hoping to solve the mystery once and for all. But every expedition ended the same way, empty-handed. Did Baychimo finally succumb to the elements, sinking beneath the frigid waters? Or is it still out there, hidden beneath the ice, waiting for the right moment to reappear? No one knows for certain. But even today, sailors whisper of a ghostly ship that roams the Arctic, forever lost, yet never truly gone. Despite decades of speculation, no one truly knows what became of Baychimo. Some believe the ship eventually met its end, sinking beneath the Arctic waves after years of drifting aimlessly. Others think it became permanently trapped in thick ice, hidden somewhere beneath the frozen landscape, waiting to be uncovered by future explorers. But then there are those who insist the ship is still out there, sailing unseen through the fog and ice, its presence only revealed in fleeting glimpses before vanishing once more. Could Baychimo reappear one day, just as it had so many times before? If the ship remains intact beneath the Arctic's shifting ice, it is not impossible that a warming climate or shifting currents could reveal its final resting place. Regardless of its fate, Baychimo has become more than just a lost vessel. Its legend has fueled countless ghost ship stories, inspiring tales of spectral vessels that refuse to die. Whether it was simply an abandoned ship carried by nature's forces or something more mysterious, one thing is certain. Baychimo will always be remembered as the ghost ship of the Arctic, a vessel lost to time, yet never forgotten. But what do you think? Do you believe Baychimo finally sank? Or is it still out there, hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be discovered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't like this video, and definitely don't subscribe. You wouldn't want weekly doses of mind-blowing mysteries, creepy legends, and unexplained events, would you? Yeah, I didn't think so. And whatever you do, don't click on the video above, unless you want to uncover the secrets they don't want you to know.